Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Come and gone already, and we're off here at Week 6 on EA Sports. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
What's up? Do not.
Purdy throwing here to start. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Get set. Yellow. 118. What's up?
On 1st down, they'll run. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
A gain of 30. 1st down, 49ers.
Outside. 118. Watch out.
Here's the handoff. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Get set. 118. Watch out. Yellow.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple of choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Yellow. Start.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And this opening drive settled for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They go play action on 1st down. Vacates quickly left side. Rolling deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. And He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run here on first down. Makes a cut to the right sideline. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Hand off to the back. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far.
When you get contributions like that and your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18!
Give now to the running back. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Yellow, outside. 18!
Play action now with Purdy. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Get set, get set. 18! Watch out! 11. Yellow. 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 Up.
Now it's Purdy. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Outside. 18! 22!
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw left is intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The
kid. Let him run.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Buccaneers 14, 49ers 3.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Matthew Wright for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 4.
14, 49ers 10.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup, you got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
18. Watch out.
Third and long, Purdy. He's looking deep once again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. He dodged the tackle. And the Buccaneers worked some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30.
over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying the right side. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucks have the first.
At the 17-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 21-10 our score. We'll get you back to Tampa after this.
Okay, ready.
Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Get it. Mike, cut 19. Cut 19.
From the red zone on first. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
The give here on second. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 37.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Back now, pressure coming. That one connects. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. And dose of the hurry up here.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Bronco 80. Come on. Go.
They're going to try to throw for it. Buying some time right. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Watch out.
Pretty throwing here on first. Has it downfield, working the left. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard
line. First and 10 from the 32. Throwing off the play fake. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 27 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
41-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Back-to-back carries here. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Another carry for him. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Offensive line fast.
19 Tiger.
At the 14-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know what? Everybody loves a good lateral, right? They're great in the turkey bowl. They're great in the backyard growing up as kids. They're great on the hook and ladder. But in execution, they're incredibly risky. There's a reason you so rarely see them in the NFL. It's because they are a prime opportunity for a fumble and an easy recover for the defense.
He looks away from one. Delivers another move. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead off the turnover. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
49ers 17.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He almost Goes through another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Gets everything he has under this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Throwing the out route complete. Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Now throwing. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 Bison.
Pass play on 1st and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 17.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He takes this in on his side of midfield. Escapes a defender, and he's brought down before the return gets far.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Panther left, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Back to throw now. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Cut by the open man. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready,
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
They'll go play action. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Bucks have the 1st.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Well, if they had a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, shot.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
To number 83. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready. Cougar 19.
Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They're going to throw for it on 4th. into the red zone before someone can force him out. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Come on, ready?
Plowing up the middle. And not much for him there. He's down at the 15-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
9 yards.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
As he was throwing it, unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. Things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. They've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow. 18, 22, yellow.
Play action now with Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Fade as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Final rounds up. Yellow.
To the air again. Purdy. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he comes through big here. 9 yards and second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers 52, 49ers 17.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set.
Purdy on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. They're in long for him here. And he put everything he's got behind it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers continue adding on to that lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes the pocket. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
On third down, Purdy. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy setting up that play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18.
First down throw by Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that every defense preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Now a give running right. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge entering the 4th. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Right up the gut. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucks have the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Back to the well again. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
70 Lions.
They give it to him again. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Brings it in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. He dodged the tackle. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Check, Panther. Set up.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Here's the handoff. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
70 Timberwolves, Cougar 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Viking 18, 70 Lions. Ready, hut, hut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. No one's around him, he's got space. Finally caught, and he lost the football. Picked up by the 49ers. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. Unfortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Chased out to his right. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get set.
Play action now, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Yellow. Yellow.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Check, go.
He gets it again. It's not like we've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Buccaneers throwing 6 more on the blowout. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Now they'll see if they can tack on 1 more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tack on 7 more to their lead.
49ers 17.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own division.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Gotta hurry this to the line.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Hand off on second and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10 from the 32.
Get set, get set. 22. Ball, yellow.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a give on the counter. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception.
Ready.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here.